Hey everybody! Of course, John is late and will be here momentarily. My hair's a mess. All right, so we got lots to talk about tonight. Welcome everyone. We're gonna be talking about the Six Flags bloodbath. We're gonna be talking about Adventureland and Iowa, Six Flags second quarter, Busch Gardens Tampa, the Cedar Fair announcements, Universal Orlando update. Dollywood announcement, Funtown Splashtown stuff, Disney second quarters, Six Flags. Hey, yes, cars in the house. What up, Grobble? Yeah, we're gonna be there's a lot to take in today, and I'm sure there's gonna be lots of rants when we get to the Six Flags part of it because of all the crap the CEO's been saying. I did not send it. It's going out tomorrow just because I was in Ohio this week. I was going to try, but I didn't yet. Monday, I was at Kings Island. Tuesday, I worked. And I had to wait for a new computer that I had to sign for at the door yesterday, so I didn't get to the office. I worked from home yesterday, so today is the first day this week I was able to get out, and I had way too much to do. Plus, I didn't have time to ship anything because I was in the recording studio working on the last of the album. One song left, and that's getting finished next Saturday, and we'll see what happens. Oh, look who's here. He's only 4 minutes late today.
Yeah. I would have been on time if there was not a son of a bitch in front of me going the actual speed limits.
I know, I hate when they do that.
I'm like, seriously, I'm going at a good clip, and next thing you know, hit them. I'm like, what the hell?
You hit them?
No, hit the idiot.
Oh.
I didn't hit them. Believe me, if I had a brush guard in the front of my car, I would have.
No, Lindsay, we didn't give away all the boxes. There's 2 left. And I got boxes to fill up to make new ones.
Ooh la la.
Because there's still more buckets to go through and get rid of stuff. I did not listen to the call, and I haven't read the transcript yet. I'm just going, things that I've heard about have been, things that people sent me all day. The CEO is clueless. He really is.
CEO's a moron.
Yeah. So before we get into that, we'll give you the quick Dr. Giggles update. And then we'll move on to all the craziness. So what I'm going to break down for the Dr. Giggles stuff, it's a quick little update. And there's something that may or may not happen, but I'm still going to say it anyway just because it's really cool.
Yeah.
If it happens, I'm not going to say what day it's going to happen because I don't need people at the location.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, so today we almost finished. We got one song waiting on one guy to get his verse in, then we're done. I'm not putting anybody in the bus. I get it. People are busy.
Yeah.
You know how musician thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know how that is. I get it. I get it. And I'm not mad about it because it was all done last minute. Anyway, so the big news that just happened like 20 minutes ago, I was asked by a certain someone. You know who it is. I'm just not throwing names out of anything. For the last song, with the song with Bizarre and Gordy.
Yeah.
Well, the other person came up with a maybe, they got to agree to it. I just got permission from Rich.
Yeah.
So if you know where this is going, they want to film the video at the Fright Park. Well, the person.
This is going to be fun.
So I have a date. I'm not saying it because I don't want anybody showing up with the guy from D12 and a guy from 8 Mile movie and people aggravating us, so you won't. But it's not going to be the crazy, stupid videos I do. It's an actual professional music video, not a...
It's a real good one.
Yeah, not the crap I do. Not the crappy music videos I make.
That green screen.
Yeah, that are just terrible because I'm not paying... I didn't want to pay thousands of dollars.
And we're not good at...
editing.
CGI.
Yeah, no, we're not good at any of that, And so yeah, that was it. That's all I wanted to this. That's really the only update that we got. Oh, and there's 2 stages to that show. I have tickets if anybody wants to go to that show. August 27th. Doors open at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I found out. I asked Fury. He said 5. So I know what time I have to be there. And I'm playing the main stage, not the little baby stages. This is
we're big time.
We're big time this time. Not the little stage, the big stage. So we made main stage. So that'll be cool. So yeah, so if you want to buy tickets, I can sell. They're $45, but for every ticket I get $5. So I can just sell them for $40 and just get rid of them. So if anybody wants one, they're $40 to go to the concert. And it's for Saturday night, the night I'm playing. If you want to go, you let me know. But it's $40. I don't make the prices.
I want to go.
Me too. You know, I don't make the prices, but there's so many big names on it, and the amount of money that it takes to bring these people in, that's why it's $45. So, have you heard of the newish venue near Fenway? What venue is that, Mr. Crowley? I don't know what venue you're talking about. Oh, MGM. No, I haven't heard about that.
Oh, the new thing that's basically on the side of Fenway.
What is it, a casino or something?
No, it's like it's got music and everything. They got stages and crap. They got the bar. It's basically you go in there, pregame it, and go to the game, basically.
Oh, that's cool. We'll be doing prizes in a little bit. Oh, Godsmacking in the Moment will be there.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. I know, what is it, the Club Alchemy, in Providence?
Yeah.
They followed me last night. So, we'll see what happens with that. That was out of the blue.
Yeah, that was good.
That was out of the blue. Anyway, so who's ready for the bloodbath of news? We'll save, I know everybody wants to talk about Six Flags. Let's talk about everything else.
Six Flags will be the last topic.
We'll leave Six Flags for the last topic because everybody wants to sound off. I know everybody's got the engines. Like, I just want to talk shit about Six Flags. And trust me, I'm there, and you all know when I'm mad.
We have a rant.
When I'm upset and I'm not feeling myself and my ego is bruised, I rant. Right? You know, that's what... It is such a shit show. Like, it's racist unreal stuff, talking down to poor people. Like, when because even Jason in Paradise was sending me stuff, like different pieces of what was said. And I'm like, really? Like why? You know? Anyway, so let's get through all this other crap. So, Adventureland, Iowa. You see, I did this yesterday because I couldn't go down here because I was waiting for the computer. So, they've announced new attraction. But this is Adventureland in Iowa, not New York. So, in their conquest, the Vikings will be constructing 2 all-new thrilling rides intertwined. The Flying Viking roller coaster will soar over and under and around family water ride Draken Falls. Hang on as Flying Viking travels 1,300 feet of twisting, turning, exhilarating track, then brave the rushing waters of Draken Falls with towering plunges and multiple splashdowns in a 6-person Viking ship. The 2 unique rides are even better when they are woven together and both add something new and special to our lineup, said Adventureland General Manager Bill Lentz. Our guests voiced a desire for a new flume ride, and this next generation version is bigger and better than anything to be found within 100 miles. Pairing it with the family thrill, a thrilling family roller coaster that the people of all ages can enjoy is going to be a big hit. With the minimum height requirement of 36 inches when accompanied by an adult, the Flying Viking will be a perfect first roller coaster for young Vikings in training. Riders will need to be at least 42 inches tall to set sail on Draken Falls. Designed by Italian ride manufacturer Zamparella, these landmark attractions will give Adventureland the first super flume in the Midwest, its 7th roller coaster, and just the second intertwining flume coaster combination in the country. And I believe the first one goes to Luna Park. So they probably copied that idea from Luna Park and put it on, which is fine. And I don't know if you guys, before I finish that, with all the attractions and everything being announced this year, you notice it's all about the family?
Yeah, it's all family stuff.
Everything is all family stuff that's been announced between Cedar Fair, even with Dollywood.
Yeah.
Now, this...
It just seems to be the new thing.
Well, the way I feel about this, and I was talking to everybody, Jason, Parrott, everybody about that. Why spend $20 million on a roller coaster
that only certain people will go on?
Yeah, and you're going to get the same return on investment if you put family rides or a big ride. So I think those roller coaster war things are going to die down a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
COVID messed that up.
COVID screwed that up big time.
But I think what you're going to start seeing is more families, and I'm okay with that. I don't need me personally. I don't know about everybody else. Like I love a thrill ride like the next guy,
Yeah.
but I don't need to have record breaking, tallest, fastest, spinniest, flippiest, loopy, droopy, whatever roller coaster. Like I don't. I just want it to be fun. That's my only requirement. I don't want a boring ride, but I want something to go. Wow, that was, like when I get off, I want to go. Wow, that was pretty cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that was a cool ride. Like, I give an example. I'm sure, I don't know how many have been to Kings Island. I was there Monday. And Adventure Express. It's an old mine train. And it has that weird ending with the guys go, ooga booga, ooga at the end. Makes no sense. And I had my dad with me. It was his first time at Kings Island. Gonna be 77. Still rocking the roller coasters. That poor guy shouldn't have been on any of the roller coasters, to be honest. With all the troubles he's got going on, like health wise, AFib and heart attacks, and in the past, and cancer in the past, and he can't breathe, But he did good. He was good. He had fun. We didn't rush the day, and he enjoyed everything he rode. But my whole point of me saying that, Adventure Express is a family ride. A lot of people love riding that. I'm not saying it's full queue all the time, but
Oh, by the way.
I had fun. Oh, the ball with the autograph. That's fucking cool.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is it's a fun ride. It might not be the smoothest, it might not be the biggest, but it's got some nice, theming, and it's just a fun ride. And I'm okay riding that. Hey, what up, J Kite? What up, Alex? What's up, Charles? So like I said, I'm just saying, I'm okay with it. I know there's a lot of people that feel like you should have a $20 million in your favorite park every year, every day, and that's not sustainable. It's kind of like when you get into the Six Flags about the price raising and stuff. I get why they did it, but what they offer is not right. You know what I mean? Like just the implementation and everything is just craziness. Anyway, so back to finishing Iowa there. The addition of the Tuna Rise in 23 marked the 10th and 11th new family-friendly attractions added by Palace Entertainment since purchasing Adventureland last winter. Oh, they own that now?
Yeah.
Where the hell was I? I was sleeping. I probably talked about it,
Yeah,
too.
you did.
I don't even remember. The park also enhanced its special events lineup in 22, adding new twists to popular traditions like summer concerts the last day in the Bay, Water Park Party, and annual Oktoberfest on September 24th. The thrilling family fun will last longer than ever, with Adventureland expanding in October with Phantom Fall Fest and an inaugural Halloween event. The best way to take advantage of the rest of the season, everything new year, with a 23 season pass, limited time, save $50 and get a 23 gold pass for the price of silver. Plus, get the rest of 22 free, including unlimited admission and the Phantom Fall Fest. So there you go with that. That's your Adventureland update, new things. So that makes sense, because like I remember seeing like Phantom Fall Fest. Were they stealing that from Lake Compounds and Kennywood and Yeah, that new coaster from Worlds of Fun does look new. Weird. Well, it is new, but weird. I keep making fun of certain people. It looks like Wizza, but as a GCI, so it's going to be worse than Wizza. I don't know. I like Wizza, man.
Wizza's not bad.
I mean, it's not a crazy thrill ride by any means, but it's just a fun classic ride. I mean, if they get rid of Wizza, would I cry about it? No, I wouldn't cry. I'm not into holding on to the past. I'm all about moving to the future. And if the future comes with better rides, I will take it. Me personally. All right, Universal Orlando. Just an update. If you're under the age of 18, you are now required to leave City Walk at 9 p.m. unless they are accompanied by a parent or guardian, or guests of a Universal Orlando Resort Hotel, or are attending a movie at City Walk Theaters. In addition, all guests under the age of 21 must be accompanied by someone aged 21 or older in order to pass through security to enter City Walk, starting at 9 p.m., according to Universal. And I'm going to tell you what.
What?
I am all for this. I think all parks need to do this.
They do, because it's starting to get a little ridiculous now.
Yeah, you're getting all these crazy riffraff kids. I mean, I know this people. I mean, we as kids got to roam parks by ourselves when we were kids.
Yeah.
The difference between you and I and most people.
We had respect. We grew
Yeah.
up with respect.
Yeah, we didn't run around destroying things.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I stayed in the line, I followed the rules. I had the time of my life. My father and mother would be in the park. They never dropped me off because they like going on the rides too. So I'd be like, hey, Mom, Dad, can I go off with my friend for an hour? I'll meet you back here. They're like, all right. We'll meet here in an hour. And you know what? We went and rode a couple rides, 2-3 rides, and then met right back. I was good. Always follow the rule. I don't know why kids today don't have the respect. The teens and stuff.
They're not brought up the way we were.
Oh, no, they're not. They're not at all. They're just... No. The problem I have with the riff... Like, I get it. And a lot of people want to be able to just roam free. But you lose that when you have people... Unfortunately, the few that ruin it for the majority.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I'm tired of seeing all these idiot kids running through the park causing trouble.
Or just mouthing off to anybody that they feel like.
Yeah, it's like, I was a teen once, and I ran around, like I said, but I wasn't mouthing off to people. I had respect for my elders and other people around me. I just wanted to have fun. That's all I wanted. Yeah. Like, why do you go, what, you think it's funny to go in a park and then start trouble? Then a fight breaks out, and either you end up getting messed up or you end up in jail.
Or you end up being the one that's laughing at the other person.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and it's just like...
Because usually the kids that stop the fights are the ones that actually don't get in trouble because they are actually the ones that are the wimps.
Yeah.
They let everybody else fight for them.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. So for me personally, I 100% agree with that, and I hope that comes down the pipeline.
Yeah, to every park.
And I think it shouldn't just be 9 o'clock. It should be open to close. No kids allowed.
We've been talking about this babysitting park bull crap
for years.
For years now.
Yeah, it's out of hand. Because then the parents at work, the kid ain't listening, the kid gets in trouble. Now the mother can't come get the kid because she's at work.
And then it turns into a he said, she said bull crap.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what? Get these kids out of here. Let me see. So it looks like my regional team here in Texas is staying with SeaWorld now and not a certain park now, especially for National Roller Coaster Day. Okay, don't go to Fiesta, Texas, and go to SeaWorld. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing boycotts, especially when we get into that Six Flags thing. Like the stuff that came out of the CEO's mouth is not good. Not good. All right, Busch Gardens, Tampa. I don't know if you saw this, the crazy accident with the cell phone.
Yeah, the girl got smacked in the face.
Yeah, she broke her nose.
Yeah.
So, while riding Iron Gwazi, somebody had the phone out, went flying, and smashed this girl's face. There's Jason Paradise sent me the video. You just see blood everywhere, and it was terrible. It was truly terrible, and that's why keep your phones in your pocket. I get it that you want the views for your YouTube or social media. If you want the footage so badly,
ask the park.
Well, no. Get on a media list and go to media day.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to cut you off. I was gonna say. Well, when you said ask the park, I was like, nah, they ain't gonna do nothing. Well, SeaWorld and Busch Gardens does have a policy. You can film as long as you have a GoPro and it's properly attached. They will let you film. You go to customer service, and as long as you have what they require, they will let you record. If you don't have that, you're not supposed to. So keep your phone in your pocket or a locker or with somebody else sitting on a bench. Don't be a
jackass.
Yeah. Because I now I wonder if the person's phone, if that person's going to get sued or not.
They should.
They should.
They should, not the park.
Well, the park's going to get hit.
Yeah.
But I think the person that had whoever's phone that was should be the one that's, hey,
liable.
what's up, Jason in Paradise? Yeah, I think with the Iron Gwazi thing, whoever had their phone out should be responsible for that.
Yeah,
and
they should.
Not the park. The park has rules everywhere. They tell you, hey, da 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 da. They have everything set up. That doesn't mean they're going to get away with it. But I don't think the park should be getting.
The park shouldn't actually get the brunt of it. It should be the person's phone that phone hit.
Yeah.
Is the one.
I mean, what the as Kaka says, I know it's controversial, but I think all parks need to be like Great Adventure and Universal when it comes to phones. They should not be allowed on any coaster at any time.
I agree.
I mean, I don't. The only time I want my phone when I'm for the coaster is when I'm in the line.
Yeah.
That's the only time I want the phone. I always put it in my zippered pocket.
Yeah.
I don't take it out. I'm not filming. The only time I'm filming is like Disney rides. You know, like a dock ride.
It's a small world.
Yeah, doing the stupid small world rant thing that I do. You know, like I do that. Like not high thrill rides. Like I don't do it. I mean, I've done it on like Big Thunder Railroad, and there's no point in doing it on Space Mountain. You can't see nothing.
No.
But I get it. You know, if the rule is you can't film, then I don't film. I agree, Tony. Move Jeffrey to CEO. I agree with that. I think he should be the one that takes over. Not this guy needs to get tossed out. All right, so Funtown Splashtown in their arcade, they're teasing something wicked coming in 23. So the rumor around the block is either a dark ride or a walk through haunted house.
Probably be don't walk through haunted house.
I mean, it could be. Well, I was talking to Dave Medore, and he was showing me satellite photo. It's a big building. You could put a dark ride in it.
That's definitely
You could. You might have to rework some stuff for the queue line and all that, but you could fit it in there. So, and that park is located in Maine. So we'll keep an eye out on that and see what happens. But I want to let you know that there is an announcement coming for that. Dollywood, Big Bear.
I am
Mountain.
gonna take the L on this one.
Oh yeah, you said Stratter or whatever.
I was originally, if you watch the Facebook Live that I did last Thursday, then you already know I was definitely wrong with the size of the coaster. It's definitely not a Stratter. It's definitely not a Hyper. It's actually a Vekoma, and I was even wrong on I was saying it was going to be an Intamin.
Well, I thought for a little bit it would have been Intamin as well. Well, that sucks about your grandfather. You need to take care of him. But the cool thing about it, it's the longest. It's almost 4,000 feet of track.
Yep.
Multi-launch.
5 launches, I think it has.
I forgot, what is it, 48 miles an hour.
Yep.
66 feet tall. It's got onboard audio.
It's got 23 butterfly moments.
What's
because they
airtime?
Yeah, it's 23 airtime moments. That's what they call butterfly moments there.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a nice looking coaster at that, and it's gonna go all the way. It's basically an out, back, and across, and then back around. So basically, it's 6 acres of land it's taken up.
Yeah, and they got waterfalls and tunnels, and
the tunnels look pretty cool.
I like the waterfall.
Yeah,
it looks nice. You know, it's gonna do good for the. I mean, I know a lot of people were like, "Well, what the hell?" And I'm like, really?
That park, it's a family park. I understand. We were all kind of like, okay, we were guessing that was gonna be an adult ride, and this actually isn't. It's a family ride. It's gonna be a really nice ride.
Well, Lindsay said Dollywood clearly said it was multi-generational the whole time.
So I didn't notice that. But you can go on the bear hunt with Ned Oakley when the ride opens in 23, and that's gonna be opening day of Dollywood.
Yeah.
March, what is it, 10th? I want to say.
Oh, it's scheduled to open.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work fast over there.
They're already doing a lot of work already.
Oh yeah, they've been clearing and doing things for a while. Like even when they were getting ready for Wildwood Grove, they're already clearing out the forest and leveling things and getting rid of dirt and while they were working on that, and they've been working on that.
Well, you figure Wildwood Grove, that whole project is over $500 million, and then you add this to that project, well, probably subtract this from that project because that's going to be you're guaranteed more rides in that area.
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep adding.
Yeah, and that became the #1 spot for kids and family area.
Yep.
Is Wildwood Grove.
I mean, I haven't been to it, but from what I see, what I've seen, nice. It's really nice. It really is. It's a really nice area.
But I definitely will take the L on this one. I was wrong.
CEO is not fired. They'll probably keep him around another year.
Yeah.
Probably. Unless he does something really terrible.
I think this is going to end up being something that he's going to be.
Well, I think it might come sooner, especially after the crap he was talking.
Yeah.
All right. So let's pull up the ride announcements for Cedar Fair. All right. So Worlds of Fun. What do we got here? Hey, stop the ads.
World of Fun is going to get a...
They call it Zambezi Zinger 2.
It's a GCI. It's going to be a hybrid with the GCI Titan.
It's a track, yep. Total track length of 2,428 feet, height of 74 feet, top speed of 45 miles an hour.
Ride looks pretty cool. And especially the way you're going around and up. It's paying tribute to the former ride that was around there. That was, I think, the Zingler as well. Zinger.
Yeah, it says the Zambezi Zinger 2 will be a wooden roller coaster featuring combination steel and wood structure from GCI. Like the original Zambezi Zinger, this new version will start off with a unique spiral lift hill.
That was cool.
So there you go. That's the new one for Worlds of Fun. What else? I had to go back a little more. There we go. Carowinds. I mean, we've all been talking about this, but
this actually looks pretty cool. The way they look in the pictures.
Yeah. So it said they announced the park's 50th anniversary along with a unique limited time special event celebration. At the center of the celebration will be the launch of the new Nautica landing section of the park, a tribute to Carolina's spirit of invention, exploration, and aviation, where guests can immerse themselves in the history and future of flight. Set to open in spring 23. It's going to feature 5 new theme attractions as well as the retheming of an existing ride for a total of 6 rides in the new land. The land will also feature 2 new and 1 upgraded dining venue, the new restaurant featuring craft beer and a patio, along with the refreshing of an existing location and other new snack locations. The area will also feature a new game zone with 4 new midway games, including an aerobatic challenge, an arena-themed basketball challenge. And while a list of new rides was not released, concept art shows off 5 of them. Air Races, which is an air race, Air Walker, Zamparella, Disco, Gas Spin, a Nebula's, Gyro Force, a Tarabant style ride, and Hoover, and Dodge as the name of the rethemed Dodge and bumper cars. No information has been given to us what the 6th ride will be, though I would guess that the location may take over the site of the former Southern Star, which has just been removed. So, you got those rides coming. Hey, you know, that's again...
That's a nice package, that deal.
Yeah, again, it's still family.
Yeah, and it gives you a little more in-depth with Carowinds getting back into the history lesson for the area.
Yeah, no, and like I said, it fits the whole family. It fits, like you said, and I said, everybody, it fits the whole family thing.
And that's a nice little combo they got for a ride, too. So that's actually will fit everybody.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Wait. Oh. All right. So, Canada's Wonderland. They announced 2 new attractions coming to the park. Tundra Twister and a giant 350-degree looping ride with rotating gondola arms that will flip guests 47 meters in the air. This is said to be the only ride of its kind in the world. Also new will be the park's 18th roller coaster, Snoopy's Racing Railway, a family launch coaster good for the whole family.
Actually, the art looks really cool with Snoopy.
Oh, the train, like right here, that looks cool.
The train looks pretty cool. And then that the new thing, that new flippy ride, the gondola ride, whatever you want to call it, that's the first of its kind. So I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am at the same time that they're actually taking a a chance on that.
Well, Canada's Wonderland that I've noticed has been the park that tries new things.
Yeah.
Because they have the sledgehammer, the claw.
Yeah.
I rode that. That's cool. It breaks down a lot, but it's really, if you can get on it, it's cool.
It's a good ride.
Yeah. And there was some other rides. Oh, the ones that you can move the sails. Not many places have them.
No.
And when Jerry Brick was the park president of Lake Compounds, he told me he wanted the one with you could flip it. He goes, but he was worried about the sails because the way people banging on them, they break a lot. So he was very worried about the maintenance upkeep. So he kind of was like, I'll pass.
I still love to see one of those in the Northeast.
I rode it in Canada's Wonderland. It was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get to flip very much. Like once or twice I got it to rotate, but I wasn't really... I was trying to figure the stupid thing out. It's not... I mean, once you get the hang of it, you're like, bam, and you can... Yeah, like I watched other people that were riding with us you just got... It's kind of like the rock and roll at Rocky Point, in a sense.
Yeah.
You got to get it going.
You got to really get it going to get it going.
Yeah, and then once you get it going, it's pretty cool. Was there any... Oh, yeah.
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. And I know Knott's Berry Farm quietly announced something.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to Cedar Point.
Re-envisioned boardwalk for Cedar Point. You're going to get a brand new Grand Pavilion. That's going to be a 2-story Grand Pavilion. That's going to give you the top deck is going to be a restaurant where you can actually get the views from the water and the park. So that's going to be really nice to see at night.
And a new Wild Mouse.
Yep, they're going to get a new Wild Mouse, which actually looks pretty wild itself. Because if you look at some of the art, it looks like the turns are actually going to flip you.
Is this it right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not what you mean. Not well. It's not gonna. They don't flip.
No, but it looks like it's gonna be like the turns that are gonna overbank turns that are gonna give you a good deal on them. There's another picture of it.
Oh shit! Way to go! Oh, here we go.
Right there. See what I
mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's similar. That looks not exact, but similar to the Knott's Berry Farm one.
Yeah.
Because the Knott's Berry one, well, the Knott's Berry Farm one's smaller than that. But the one at Knott's Berry Farm has that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple. Oh, there's one at where Ravine Flyer 2 is. Waldemere,
yeah.
Yeah, they got one that's similar to that. They also are relocating the Scrambler and the Matterhorn.
And they're going to be re-theming the Scrambler to...
Atomic Scrambler.
Yep. And the Matterhorn's going to be a new theme as well.
And the Tiki Twirl's going back to Calypso.
Yep.
Because it was Calypso. Then it went to Tiki Twirl. Now it's going back to Calypso.
But they wanted to re-envision and reimagine everything with the boardwalk to give them a better look.
Yeah. Nah, it is. What's a real kicker is that a lot of theme park enthusiasts were thinking they were going to get a big coaster attractions, and now they're crying, screaming, and ranting.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to cry about that because the boardwalk, you kind of don't need a big coaster attraction like that. You're kind of trying to get families to come look at the water, come by the water. You want people, like normal people, to come walking up to the boardwalk. That restaurant, you're going to need... people to come sit at. So
well, I think what they're trying to do, this is my guess, this is my theory that just literally just popped in my head. I haven't been thinking on it. It just, you know me, my ideas.
Oh boy.
And I didn't even eat any edibles. So this is a good one. This one's good. What if they're pushing the whole family thing to get rid of the riffraff?
That could be the biggest thing. Because
I'm thinking, like, if you keep pumping more family attractions, the riffraff, they try to want to be gangsters. Maybe they are gangsters. I don't know. And they want thrills. They don't want the family crap. Well, if you're not bringing them anything big and exciting, they're gonna go. Yeah. They're like, I don't want to go there no more.
Yeah,
it's all kiddie shit. Maybe that's it.
That could be the big thing because all parks now have had issues now. Everybody in the
Disney,
industry
Universal,
has had issues
Six
now.
Flags, Cedar Point, every parks.
Yeah,
all the parks that have crazy issues with it. So maybe that's the way to go.
It could be the smartest idea.
Like I said, I will ride rides, even if they're family rides, big rides, ridiculous rides. You know.
Yeah.
I don't care. So we'll see what happens with that. And maybe my theory is correct.
I think we might be onto something with that, though.
I think I might be. Oh yeah, with the moving of 2 rides, they open up a lot of space near Corkscrew.
That makes sense. Well, remember, all Arrow corkscrews are on their way out at some point or another now.
You heard the one that's at Wildways, the one that used to be from Rocky Point. I heard it's terrible.
Yeah, sad. If they ever friggin' tear that thing down, we're gonna have to go fly out there and get a piece of it.
Yeah, I know.
We want the train, actually.
Yeah, give me one of the trains.
Those trains still have the Rocky Point logo, but painted over.
Okay, so Knott's Berry Farm. Where are we? Okay. So it says Knott's Berry Farm will see the Fiesta Village area get a facelift. As part of the update, Montezuma's Revenge roller coaster will be reimagined and also renamed, becoming Montezuma, the Forbidden Fortress, with a new storyline and new ride surprises.
Oh boy!
Knott's Berry Farm Hotel will be getting a significant update designed to elevate the experience for both corporate and leisure groups. So there you go. That's what they announced. Dorney and King's Dominion.
They both announced
just passes and nothing.
But it does make sense to what parks they're starting to give something back to again.
Yeah, like Worlds of Fun. I heard Valley Fair's getting something, but it wasn't announced.
But could some of these rides could be next year's? I guarantee by next year we're gonna start seeing the removed part of California's Great Adventure.
But hang on, they had an announcement today too.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't see this.
It's nothing. It's really nothing. Where the hell? I seen it. Where the hell?
With peanuts.
Oh, right here. Yeah, they're gonna. Hang on. Where is it? Oh yeah. There's a peanut celebration, limited time special event where Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the gang take over the entire park. But there's also. Oh. Liberty Twirler is a brand new spin on a classic Midway ride that has been thrilling guests for decades. Longtime guests of Great America will instantly recognize Orbit, which spins back into action as part of the expanded area, and Great America will open for weekends all year long beginning in January.
Oh.
So they are getting another ride that's eventually going to get ripped out. It's basically a scrambler.
Yeah, that's basically a new scramble.
Yeah, so they basically are getting a new scramble, which is fine.
Which means that new scramble is going to go somewhere else eventually. I guarantee it, because now that they're updating it and giving it a new look, they're also trying to if you really think of it, it does make sense for them to get something new. To try and pull more guests to come into the park for more money before they shut down.
Well, yeah. Oh, then Grab also said they also have a lot of markings in the drags to Corkscrew Midway, more than just to move the queue.
Yeah, that's I've been noticing that been coming up more and more.
Yeah, so I bet you what's going to happen, if Top Thrill stays, they're probably going to rework the queue.
Rework the queue, retheme it to something else, maybe.
No, they'll keep the theme. I think they'll just fix the queue problem they got. However they do that, I don't know, but if that's the case, I bet you the corkscrews, and then they'll just...
Yeah, they'll clean that all up and put something new there.
Yeah, there'll be something, probably a family ride.
Yeah.
Which I will say, Cedar Point needs more family rides.
They do.
I mean, you're getting a new family coaster, you're getting a whole new boardwalk area, like a reimagined area, and I think Cedar Park needs to continue that. Cedar Point
needs to continue that. I get it. Okay, Cedar Point is basically the coaster, basically the masters of all coasters in the world.
No, that's Magic Mountain.
Well, still, I'm still saying it because that's their park. Cedar Fair's point to basically all of that. So you're looking at it that way. Okay, fine. They do have some cool looking family areas, but they don't have a lot of flat rides. Everything's coasters there. You don't have a lot of flat rides.
Where?
At Cedar Point.
Well, they have some. You know who really needs the flat rides? Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot. Like, Magic Mountain needs to lay off
of the coasters.
And I get it. That park is big in the coasters. That's why everybody goes there.
Yeah.
But they need to start
pushing
the family aspect to get more people in. And then Grobble says, if you look through the 10Q, they accelerated the depreciation of California Great America to 2027. That's a clue on the possible closure. So that's what, 5 years from now?
Yeah.
Yeah, between now and 5 years, that place is going, I think.
Yeah.
Even before him saying that.
Pay attention to the rides.
Yeah, once they start going.
They're going to go to other places for sure.
Oh, yeah. The ones that are good?
Oh, yeah. They're going to other places. A lot. It sucks because their wooden coaster is not going to go nowhere.
Yeah, right to the trash heap.
Yeah.
That sucks because that ride looked pretty fun. I've never ridden it, so I couldn't tell you. And I believe that's it for the Cedar Fair announcements.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let me... Oh, you know what? Let me go to... Let's go to Disney third quarter results.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that? Disney Plus prices are going to increase.
Yep. All right, so we're going to start with Disney, and then we'll get to the Six Flags stuff. I know you guys are like, come on! I want to talk. I want to trash talk Six Flags. We're getting there. Anyway, so they reported for the third quarter adjusted earnings of $1.09 per share, beating Zach's consensus estimated by 15.96% and surging 36.3% year over year. Revenues jumped 26.3% year over year to $21.5 billion and beat the consensus mark by 1.83%. The media and entertainment distribution is 65.6% of revenues. Revenues increased 11.3% year over year to $14.11 billion. Revenues from linear networks inched up 3.3% year over year to $7.9 billion. Direct-to-consumer revenues surged 18.8% year over year to $5.6 billion. Content sales and licensing and other revenues soared 25.6% year over year to $2.11 billion. Parks, experiences, and products revenues surged 70.3% year over year to $7.39 billion. That's just for the quarter. This isn't like a whole year. This is one quarter.
That's just one quarter.
Domestic revenues were $5.42 billion, significantly up from $2.6 billion, $66 billion reported in the year ago quarter. International revenues increased 49.8% year over year to $788 million in the reported quarter.
Oh, that's what that's.
Oh, I don't know who the hell that is. What event they got? People are canceling events. They don't want to deal with. That
literally just popped up on mine and it's been out for an hour.
Wow. So yeah, so that's like the Disney quarter thing. Yeah, oh yeah. Jason Paradise says, now Canada's Wonderland, they have some awesome flat rides. And when I was there, my last visit was 2018. And let me tell you, it was definitely interesting with their flats. Like, I want to go back to that park. If you've never been to Canada's Wonderland, get yourself a passport and go.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's actually a really nice looking park.
Their flats for the most part are better. Disney's park capex is $1 billion more than Cedar Fair or Six Flags gross revenue.
Wow. That's sad, but funny at the same time.
Well, it's like I'll wait. You know,
Yeah, we can
I'll
wait.
wait. I'll wait for because I feel the rant. I'm like everybody else, like getting ready to hit the gas. I'm stuttering over here. You know. But yeah. So yeah. Some of the stuff is the CEO was for Disney was saying that oh, they could have made more money if it wasn't for annual passes.
Yeah.
So that I think that annual pass program is probably going to be on its way out. They said, oh, we could have made more money. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Like, no, you don't need to make any. How much money do you need?
The property itself makes too much money. It doesn't give you enough.
Yeah, I know. There's something definitely wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like, why you... I understand it's supply and demand. I totally get that. That's business 101.
Yeah.
But crap, how much are you gonna...
How much are you really...
So evidently, they haven't crossed that threshold of expensive. Yeah. Which is fucking nuts. There. It's nuts.
It's definitely getting there, though. Because I've been seeing a lot of different articles now bitching and complaining now on the prices.
Well, they got you coming and going for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not so mad about Skip the Line. They said half of all Disney guests bought Genie Plus.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's insane.
It is. But do you really want to have fun with the Genie Plus thing, or do you want to have fun without it?
Well, you need it to have the fun.
Exactly.
They do it on purpose. They're not stupid.
No, they find a way to make people spend money to have a better experience.
Oh, because everybody's on.
Only if the other parks actually had that idea.
We don't need that because then eventually I ain't gonna be able to afford to go.
Yeah, I know.
But no, there's a fine line. I mean, Disney's a different animal.
Yeah, it is.
Than Six Flags or Cedar Fair.
Disney is Disney. Disney, is the dream world for all kids growing up, even adults. If you've never been to Disney, you are missing out. In lamest terms, for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, the parks are actually one of the lower profit margin parts of Disney.
Yeah, because all the different properties that they have.
Yeah, between all the movies and the streaming and all the products they sell and everything they do.
Now them owning Hulu, them owning ESPN, ABC,
yep,
Fox, they got all the money coming in from those properties themselves.
Yeah, they're not... I mean, I thought when the Fox deal happened, I thought it was going to hurt Disney a lot, money-wise, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Yep, Disney also have to save a lot for that experience. Yeah, you gotta. You know, I get it. When you go to places like Disney and Universal, and even SeaWorld, I mean, SeaWorld's not totally up there in terms of theming, but they're like the third down.
Yeah, you look at all these...
John's weekly farts are here to attattack. But anyway,
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Well, me bringing that up, like Alex says, Disney, he says, Disney to me is overpriced, but the market speaks. People are buying. SeaWorld is a good value. They aren't cheap, but are still approachable. The future cash cow is Disney Plus. It will be profitable in a few years. Yeah, it will.
Disney Plus is still profitable right now.
Yeah, but when you're looking at what you're paying for Disney, well, I agree with Alex that it's overpriced.
It is.
And one day people are going to wake up and go, "I'm not paying this no more." But for a lot of us that love, I mean, I still love Disney, but I'm taking a break from Disney.
Yeah, you need to.
I've been there every year since like 15. I mean, that's not a lot considering.
Yeah.
It's a lot for me. But when you go, the theming and the experiences and everything, that's why people spend the money.
Yeah.
Meeting the characters, the interactions, for the most part, how the staff treats you. You know, but you can also find other parks, like Dollywood, for example, Silver Dollar City, even SeaWorld
Yeah.
and Busch Gardens and stuff.
And you got
There's value. Yeah, like I have a platinum pass that I got at SeaWorld. What I say it was like $300 or something a pass. I bought two, one for me, one for Jess. They're great values when you get it. You can go to whatever parks you want. They're all great parks. I mean, let me rephrase that. The parks I've been to that I personally have seen with my two own eyes, great. I don't know about like San Diego or Tech. I haven't been there. Yeah. But like
Jay can test.
I've been to SeaWorld Orlando. I've been to the both Busch Gardens. I've been to the Busch Gardens water park in Williamsburg. I haven't done any of the other water parks. But I always have a good time for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, it's an enjoyable experience, and I'm not being nickeled and dimed. When I have my pass, it comes with, I've shown you the perks change every month.
You have sick fucking perks with that.
Yeah, like I get preferred parking as long as it's available. Yeah. I get that every visit. Sometimes they've been doing it a lot. $10 gift card thing.
Yeah.
And it prints out in a machine outside. You do that, and you can go buy anything for $10 with it.
Yeah.
They give you also, you can either get the dolphin experience or
the safari
at Busch Gardens. So you can go to SeaWorld, you get one or the other. You don't get both, but you can get that experience. Like, that's included with the pass.
That's a good price on that anyway. Because how much is it normally?
What, the dolphin experience?
Yeah.
It's like $15-$20.
Then add that also, if you have the pass, just to say you have it, and you get the family pass for it. That saves you how much money?
$100 if I got like 4 passes.
Exactly. So that saves you your money right there, just if you have the kids that want to see the dolphin experience.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you're paying for it up front.
Yeah,
realistically, but it's such a good value. You know what I mean? It's really not to go too much off topic. Opinion on haunted house ticket price. You know what? This is where I feel haunted house. Well, let me tell. This is kind of.
We talked about this actually.
The price point for a haunted house really depends on the house, but for the most part, I feel like this year, haunted house should be charging $30 to get in.
Yeah.
Like just your basic ticket, and then on up VIP, skip the lines, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel that's where haunted house price tickets should be. Now, unless you got like a shit haunt, like ugly, and it's not
Scary Acres,
and it looks like crap, you should be like $5.
Scary Acres should be like $2.
Scary Acres should be free. And I hate to say that. I'm not one that I want to
trash it, but it really.
It's just I just didn't have a good experience.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy myself. It just was like,
Me, Jess, and Ash, we even said the same thing.
Like,
We had a couple of good moments, but
where the hell was I? Because I didn't go.
You were out. You were with some did something, and it was me, Jess, and Ashley that did that. I forget what you were doing. You were out doing something. Oh, you went to Power Hour.
Oh, it must have been just me and Jeremy then.
Yeah, it was you and Jeremy that went. I didn't end up going, but me, Jess, and Ashley ended up going.
Oh, okay. I'm glad somebody remembers because I sure as hell don't. I remember that you guys went. I just don't remember where the hell I was.
And then that's when I did the review.
Yep. Hey, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel haunted house prices should be about $30. You know, I'm not talking like Halloween Horror Nights. That's a different animal.
If you have, I'll say for our New England haunts, we were talking about this. Our New England haunts, the normal haunts that we know of, everybody knows the name of, should be at 30.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, you got 13 World Factory, Terror, Fairtown, Fright Kingdom.
Fright Kingdom itself should actually be 35-40.
Oh yeah, they're like, you got Haunted Overload, which I wasn't crazily impressed with.
Yeah.
Like the theming and everything, like the woodwork and everything, great. Just I'm not a Congo line guy.
And then you also have the other ones that are just starting up. So the ones that are just starting up should just do $20.
Or 25. Like I get like
Barrett's is its own.
Like I like Barrett's. I really do.
Oh, did you notice what they put on their Facebook?
No.
They had to push back their opening weekend because of some stuff that they ordered at in March, which we know where.
You have Trans World.
Hasn't come in yet because of supply and demand issues. Has I seen that?
Yeah, the only thing I'm waiting on from Trans World is the Leprechaun costume.
Yeah.
That's it. I got everything else.
I'm dying to see that come in.
I know. I sent it to some people. They're like, dude, you should use that in your stage show. Like, have somebody in it dancing around. Like,
Jess in it.
Somebody at one point during I mean, I have no idea when it's coming in. But I know he's been working on all those costumes. I follow the company. Yeah. So it's just a matter of when are they gonna
ship it out and be done.
It's got to be any time now.
But before we get to the CEO issues and the Six Flags Park issues, there is a little bit of news out of New England.
What's that?
There is a fence that got put up in the Crack Axle Canyon area over by the bathrooms in Crack Axle Canyon that's blocking off Houdini, Tomahawk, and
Rodeo.
It's
a brown picket fence.
Yeah.
Well, like a regular size fence.
Yeah, so something's going on up there. Either that or they're getting Haunted Mansion ready. Or doing a new attraction up there for for Fright Fest.
They don't
usually put up fence, so we know it's something that...
I think they're blocking it off because nobody's going up there.
Yeah.
That could be the thing. Well, think about it this way. Houdini's broken, hasn't reopened.
Well, somebody said it was reopened.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Somebody said in one of the Facebook groups that they don't reopen.
I don't remember it ever reopening, but okay.
Yeah. Somebody said it was reopened in one of the Facebook groups about a week and a half.
And Jason says, or it'd be like HHN and it costs nearly $200 with including Express Pass or more.
Yeah.
Jason, let me tell you, it costs a lot more than $200. I could tell you how much. Hang on, I'll pull up.
Just bring it up.
Hang on, let me go on my email. I'll tell you exactly. You guys are gonna shit your pants when I tell you how much I spent.
I know how much you spent.
It's like $800, $1,000, or something like that. Hang on.
But the RIP tour is worth it.
Yeah. So what is this? I spent $817.88 for one night. One night.
And that's just your ticket to get in, your RIP tour.
And that's it.
That's not including how much you're gonna spend on if you get you're definitely getting shirts.
I don't know. So far the shirts I've seen,
Still,
I've been like,
Just saying, if you get
actually, there's some Christmas ornaments that we saw.
Yeah.
So it might be Christmas ornaments instead of shirts.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Well, let me rephrase it. For me, Jess will buy shirts.
Jess will buy shirts all day long.
Yeah, and I'm not even making fun of it. She's easier to please with the shirts than I am. Mm-hmm. I'm very picky. You know that. I'm very picky about stuff. But anyway, so each Halloween Horror Nights ticket costs $83.99. The RIP non-private tour for opening night is $299.99 each. Total tax $49.92. So well, no, that's just one night. I'm only doing one night, and so that's for me and Jess. $817.88 just for me and Jess. For the tour, one tour a piece.
Yep.
And one ticket a piece. So that's all for one night. And we got the 7 o'clock. No. Is it the 7 o'clock tour?
I think you said it's the 7.
Yeah, 7 p.m. It's the second tour time. So, but, I mean, I know a lot. I don't know if you guys know, like, the perks that you get with the tour. So, I'll just run that by. So, they said they provide you with an exclusive blood red carpet experience. You and your party, along with other RIP tour guests, will be taking part in a structured, guided walking tour of one Halloween Horror Nights event night. Your check-in time is listed below. Your tour will last up to 4.5 hours, during which you will experience our houses, one each time, based on itinerary. You're going to get your credentials. You can get them at 6. You also can get valet parking.
Mm-hmm.
And your your VIP badge becomes skip the line.
Yeah.
So you can go, when you're done, then you can go on the rides and just skip the line.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait in any lines. So that's cool. I just know every time I have the tour, I have swamp ass. By the end of the night, I start getting chub rub.
I hate that.
Well, because it's always hot. The only thing, like, I don't care that it's hot. I just hate swamp ass and swamp balls. And
oh, Monday.
I
had that on Monday.
I basically become a swamp monster by the time, you know what I mean? Like, it's better than regular express. When you get your credential, well, it depends. If you're doing the VIP tour, I don't know if you're doing that. But if you're doing the RIP tour, and if you're not, I highly suggest it if they're still available. That thing, you can go on all the attractions all you want. It's unlimited, and it just. Whoosh. But if you do the tour, you skip even the fast pass people, fast lane, whatever they call it. The express pass, you skip everything. So, they have a special area for us, and they block everybody from coming in, and we go. So you get done with the houses quick. Yeah, so yeah, when you're doing the tour, and then here's the other thing to remember too. Go, you'll see it like by the front gate when you walk in, to the right of the front gate of the Universal Orlando side. When you go in you could do it from inside the park or outside, and they'll give you your credentials. There's a tour place, for tours, and they'll give you all your credentials there, blah, blah, blah. And, you can, then you can go, right before your time, you can go to La Bamba Cafe there, and they have, appetizers, nothing huge. It's never anything I like, because it's like what I call fancy food. It's not really to me, it's not that great, but most people love it, so have at it. I just get drinks, and I'll find some stuff. Sometimes, usually just carrot sticks and crackers. Sometimes a little piece of chocolate cake I like to eat. But it's always like crap I'm not going to eat.
And that's a lot of stuff.
And then you get to go a lot of places. Like, there's a balcony up on top of the Jimmy Fallon area that overlooks where the stage is, where they do the concerts. It's really cool. You get some cool photos there. They have areas where they stop, so you can get drinks and just chill out a little bit. They get you VIP seating area for the shows, and you go through all the houses, and then when you're done, you can either go home or a hotel or whatever, or continue on, because it closes like 1, 2 in the morning. You can just
1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Yep, and just it's fun. I mean, it's expensive. I know it is, but I'm like, if I'm only going to Hollywood Horror Nights for one night, do the tour. If you got a whole weekend, maybe just get the express passes. Save yourself some money. But if not, the tour is the way to go. I hate spending the money, but I'm bougie like that, I guess.
You bougie like Applebee's on the street.
Oh, I want to stay at Hard Rock. I just can't justify spending like $350 a night.
Patriots are winning.
They're playing?
Yeah, the first preseason game.
Who are they playing against?
The Giants.
Yeah, well, the Giants are terrible now. Yeah, I'm Swamp Thing, dude. All right, so let's
have some fun.
Who's ready to talk Six Flags? Who's ready?
We stalled it off enough.
Yep. Okay. So let's get to the quarter two earnings, and then we'll get into the bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's a new majority stakeholder as of the 9th. BlackRock Inc., they own 12% now.
The same company that owns... I'll keep my mouth shut.
Owns what?
I'll tell you later, because it's going to start a war on here probably.
Wow, what do they own?
Basically the United States.
Oh.
Just put it that way.
Oh, okay, so... anyway, so total revenue for for quarter two, listed as $435 million, which is a decrease of 5% from the revenue reported in the same quarter of the year prior, which was $460. This is due to lower attendance figures and a reported $5 million reduction in sponsorship, international agreements, and accommodations revenue. Net income attributed to Six Flags Entertainment is $45 million, down 36% from quarter 2 which was $71 million. Overall, chain-wide attendance is listed at 6.7 million guests for the quarter, a loss of 22% from the 8.5 million guests served in quarter 2 of last year. This falls in place with the rumored loss of attendance. However, the new strategy from CEO Zim Zalabim was intended for some kind of loss in attendance, and they were also predicting an increase in guest spending to attempt to make up for it. Increased guest spending per caps has been a trend this year across the industry, and Six Flags was able to report an increase to $66.87 million. $66.87 million, up 23% from last year's figures. For the same time period, 51.94. Further broken down, 27% increase in admissions per cap spending, 18% increase in in-park spending per cap. Further data was presented comparing the first 6 months of 22 to the first 6 months performance from 21. In comparison, the total revenue of the company was listed as being up 6% to $574 million, and the attendance loss was only 16%, dropped to $8.3 million from $9.9. Total guest spending increases from 21 is reported at 66.21%, up 26% from 21, driven primarily by an increase of $8.49 million in admissions and $5.21 in park spending. So that's basically your I agree with you, Grobble. Grobble said, "Oh, will you be? Yeah, you'll be able to see the open gate ceremonies if you're in the right spot." We watched it, but we watched it from the side, so I didn't watch it from the gate. And then Grobble says they made comparisons primarily against 21. They should be comparing more to 19, which Cedar Fair and Seas did versus 21 in 2019. They were trying to lessen the blow.
Yeah.
If they did a comparison to 19,
their
tank would go down to like 0. The stock would just see you later. There's always a way to spin your reports.
They obviously must have used the current president's team to do this.
Oh yeah, because I think if they did the comparison, you'd be like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's what they get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with, I always say this, I'm okay with the prices being raised. If you want better rides and better stuff, you have to raise prices.
Yeah.
You can't just stay and give it away. But the thing that are pissing people off and the craziness is, like, the stuff that was said today.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying he blamed Jesus and other stuff. And he's saying that, Six Flags was the Walmart of places and trying to get rid of let the main sacrifice begin. I understand everything what they were trying to do. The implementation was shit. The guy has an ego problem. He's telling basically they need to get rid of the clientele and poor people don't matter and all that stuff. 25% reduction in full-time employees. Also, I've been reaching out to park employees that are not in that zone of being fired, and they didn't know yet for sure when I asked them a couple days ago. So supposedly, Pete Carmichael for Six Flags New England was let go.
Is Preston in here?
Yeah, Preston, Charles, no, Pete. If Preston doesn't come back, it was Pete. So it probably means Jen McGrath was let go as well. Because I was told, I'm not saying sources or anything, that Kristen, the PR lady from Great Adventure, was let go. John Winkler retired. Well, is retiring on September 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Also, over Georgia, St. Louis were affected. A lot of people were let go. There's 200 to 250 positions cut. But people now, groups are canceling events now. If you go on Reddit, you'll see
there's a whole write-up.
There's a whole open letter to the board saying he needs to step down. Well, you know what? Let's have read time. I know it's a lot, but I have it right here.
You might as well.
Who's ready for story time? So it says, step down, Salim. An open letter to the Six Flags Board of Directors and Investors. The sentiments shared in this letter are shared by most, if not all, of the Six Flags team members and many of our guests. You ousted Mike Spanos and named Salim Bazul CEO of our company in November of 21. After we had a great year, Salim addressed all of us in a virtual town hall shortly after and told us why he felt the change was necessary. He stated that spending was out of control. We know he didn't take the time to learn why and where the money was being spent. He complained about the 300-page plus report that was submitted to the board and told us he doesn't read reports. Did any of you read the report? While we don't know specifically what was in the report, we can tell you whether the money was being spent. It was being spent on rehab and repair of our infrastructure that has been neglected for many, many years. Would any of you allow your homes to fall in such disrepair? I doubt it. Salim had a lot to say in a later virtual town hall with all the parks. He made some good points, which of all of us agreed with, but much of what he went on about was absolutely ridiculous and laughable. He would have heard everyone at the park laughing at him had the parks not been muted. He went on a length about guests wanting 2-ply toilet paper. He spent a great deal of time complaining about guests dumping ice from their cups in the bushes. He rambled a lot about wanting various things that aren't going to generate revenue, only decrease it. There was plenty to like about the ideas those Slim shared with us, including his past successes as a business person. Who wouldn't like the bonus program he implemented at the previous company that increased the bonus potential for every employee every year until the bonus reached 10,000? All of us could certainly get on board with that. There's only one problem. We'll never achieve the goals necessary to qualify for the bonus due to Salim's leadership or lack thereof. Slim made it clear that he realizes he has a lot to learn and would rely on those of us who have lots of experience in the business to teach him. But he only has done the opposite. He eliminated layers of team members, including Bonnie Weber, who is one of the best in the business and now has all the park presidents reporting directly to him. It didn't take long for the park presidents to realize they're better off not offering ideas or thoughts to him. Why? He fires them, yet he can't seem to understand why nobody offers suggestions anymore. We had a great 21 season, yet Salim felt it was necessary to freeze wages in 22 after we went 2 years without wage increases due to COVID. Nobody complained about the 2-year freeze because it was understandable. It's not acceptable, however, the freeze wages after we had a great return and then expected everyone to rely on generous bonus every year. While a large bonus every year would be great, our next CEO might not like that method of compensation and eliminate it. Will our salaries be adjusted at that point, or will our compensation remain several years behind? We all know the answer to that. Thankfully, he backed down and gave most hourly employees a 75-cent hour increase. After quite a bit of pushback, he still left salaried employees without. Morale is at an all-time low. At Six Flags, we've lost a lot of great people and reductions in workforce, and other great skilled team members are preparing to leave because they aren't happy working for Six Flags anymore and they can't afford to continue working for Six Flags. Their families' support has become increasingly difficult to do so given the state of the economy. I don't think I need to read anymore. I think you get the idea. Everybody hates this dude. What do you say? Oh, calling on Jim Reed Anderson. You need it back as CEO. Now, ask Kaka, I don't know 100% sure if Jen was let go. I'm just what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Don't totally take that as she is, because I don't know, and I'm trying to find out. But it looks like the park presidents that were let go. So, like I said, I don't know for sure. I haven't seen Pete Carmichael say anything. I could probably find out. I haven't reached out to Jen yet. I'm kind of. I mean, I should probably do it soon, unless she's already gone. But maybe after the show, I'll shoot her a message just checking in on her.
Yeah.
Seeing how things are, see if there's any truth. I mean, if there's truth, she's probably pissed and she'll probably start spilling the beans. I should say, hey, if you don't want to say anything in email, call me.
Yeah.
You know, the call would be obviously kept quiet. I wouldn't report back to anybody about it. I wouldn't if she decided to talk. You know, I'm not gonna. But if she wanted to, she could call me and not have to worry about it being put online. Like, I'm not gonna record the conversation. I'm not gonna say anything online. It'll be kept between me and her. So that's not gonna help you guys. But I mean, unless she says I can say something, you know, like if she's already gone.
Yeah.
You know.
But the main thing is this is kind of getting a little ridiculous with the CEO.
Yeah, and I hate. I'm gonna say these things.
I know we started this rant last week, but we're gonna keep continuing this rant this week because honestly, after this, what is coming out of his mouth, it's about time somebody stands up and grows a set of balls and looks at this son of a bitch and points it in his face and say, "You're fired."
Yeah, no, and they're afraid to. But
he's also a shareholder. That's the big thing. He has good shareholders. He's a big shareholder in this too.
Yeah, my whole thing is, if things don't change relatively quickly, like before the end of this year, when this season ends, I'm canceling my membership.
And I'm at the point where I'm gonna do it too.
It's not, and just so people know, it's not a protest, so to speak, like because people got fired.
We're talking about this today. We're both sick and tired of the product that we got. We're paying towards a product that we expect we get a little bit better this whole thing is going on. I understand that it's a transitional part, quote unquote. It's not a transitional because things could have got better from day one of this season.
Yeah, I'm not, and even I even said there's no way they're gonna implement that.
No.
Like everything that guy wanted. There were things on it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, we needed to do that. But he didn't implement it. They started painting and doing things and it just dead stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and, you know, and I, most likely, SFNEOnline is not going to be SFNEOnline
too much
sooner. It's coming down the pipeline that we're going to we are going to rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people be like, what? We'll still cover New England stuff. We'll just figure out, change the name.
Yeah.
Come out with a new game plan. And hopefully by the end of the year, we do that. I cannot confidently or want to exclusively have a fan site that's named after a park company I can't stand.
Yeah. Or after the comments that he was saying today, we can't stand behind it.
Yeah, I can't. I understand in the grand scheme of stuff, like there were poor people out there, like when he made the comments like that about people, oh, you'd be using this as a supplement. He said something along the lines, using it as a supplement to your welfare stamps or something. First of all, you don't do that. You know what I mean? You're alienating people. Right now, you need those people. Those people are the ones that are giving you money to come in the park.
Literally, those people are the ones that bought the memberships that may have not even gotten rid of their memberships yet. Those people actually are probably still the park goers that are still going to your parks right now on those memberships that you actually wanted to get rid of. Now you're pushing everybody off of those little by little. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, and
it's a business standpoint. What you're trying to do is your business standpoint. It's business. I get it. Thing is you're alienating one part of your fan base, and you're moving up in classes, which ain't gonna be right.
No, because granted, you could make the prices so the poor people can't afford to go, but the product is not gonna be. So what you're telling me is by upping your prices, we're going to have quality of like Disney, Universal, SeaWorld at Six Flags now? No.
Yeah, no.
So you can't. You have to charge for what your clientele is. Your clientele is not a rich. the rich people, for the most part, I mean, they do go. You look at celebrities and stuff, they
Yeah.
go. But for the most part, they're not going to Six Flags. They rather go to SeaWorld, Disney, Universal,
Yeah.
other places other than Six Flags. People are sick of it.
And you also have to look at the different parks that are in every area of this country.
Yeah.
You got Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain's out there in California. California has it's one of the most record unemployment rates right now in the country. You look at that park and say, okay, you keep upping in the ante, up in the ante, up the ante. Okay, I get it. But do you see videos of these YouTubers that go to those parks and say, oh, there's a lot of people in that park? No. You come out here in the East. New England. Has New England been at capacity this year? No. Why? Because the price point has jumped. Last year we were at capacity a lot of times. This year we're not.
Yep.
You look at Georgia. Georgia's capacity hasn't been there.
Neither the Great Adventure.
Great Adventure is one of your bigger parks on the East, and you're not even making money off of it, really.
Well, I'm sure they're making money, just not
as much as they want.
Let's see, Jason says, it's really crappy what's going on with the company. He's really running it down to the ground, more like the bottom of the barrel. He is.
And then you also look at, that's a good point, because honestly, you look at where Six Flags was, way before COVID. We were talking about, there might be hitting the bankruptcy thing and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And Cedar Fair was actually doing good.
Yep.
During COVID, Six Flags was doing good and Cedar Fair was sucking. Well, now we're back to the same channel. Basically, history repeats itself with Six Flags. Six Flags had basically be bought out to even save their ass. And now we're at the point that that's going to have to happen again because of this idiot.
Great Adventure cut their hours too. Currently, Canopy Lake has the best hours of any park in New England and further.
Yeah.
And then Grobble said, yet he's talking about the park improvements, yet is stopping projects to cut costs. This guy is a moron.
He is the biggest moron of all, honestly, with this whole park.
I mean, that's why I call him like a racist thing, Zim Zim Zalabim.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not trying to be a racist jerk, but he's a jerk, so I'm giving it back to him.
Yeah, because honestly, if you are sitting there telling poor people you shouldn't be coming to our parks, okay, fine. Poor people shouldn't be coming to your parks. Who should be coming to your parks?
Yeah.
You got to look at who's your clientele, honestly.
You know who you want to be in your parks? Families.
Yeah.
You know why? They spend money.
And a lot of these families now don't have the money to come out to these parks because of other reasons as well. They have to... We're in a time that... Are we in a recession or not? Who knows?
Well, by technical definition, yes.
Yes, we are. But in the technical... We're going to go by technical and say we are in a recession. Gas prices are your problem. I will not go to Six Flags New England on a regular weekend or on a Saturday or on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, even if Ashley's out of work because of gas prices. Because I am not paying over $4 of gas price.
Oh, when I was in Ohio, we paid $3.64.
Yeah.
For regular, what is that?
$3.99 at what do you want to call it? Petrol over by
yeah, it's
St.
like $4.09 around here.
Yeah. And you look at the gas prices. Now is the time these CEOs of any amusement park has to start looking at what is the reason why your park goers are not coming. Gas prices, number one. Inflation numbers. Okay, what about the inflation numbers? What can we do in our parks to fix the inflation numbers to make people come to our parks? This guy is not even fucking looking at it.
Something. Oh, you're in hell.
This guy's not looking at that. He's just caring about what's money going in his pocket.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Christine Gatos. I don't know who that is, but it was a great adventure today, pass holder. And while it's nice to not have crazy crowds, with what's offered, day ticket prices aren't worth it. You are 100%
No, they're not.
Correct.
No, they're not at all. So...
Yes, Salim Zalabim there, and he needs to go away.
Six Flags New England. I'm going to say it again. I went on the second. I got bored. Granted, yeah, we didn't have you there to keep us
entertained, but
but still, I got bored. I did every ride at least 2 or 3 times, and I still got bored because they didn't have the entertainment value there.
Yeah.
Then they don't have nothing at New England anymore that's actually more fun anymore, to me.
Yeah, no, I've only gone to Six Flags New England twice this year.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I practically lived there.
You used to be there at least 20 times out of a 30-day month.
Yeah. I used to go there 30, 40 times, 50 times a year. And I went 2.
Yeah.
I've officially gone to Kings Island more than Six Flags New England this year.
That's the sad thing.
I've gone to Kings Island 3 times this year.
Yeah.
I went to, where else did I go? I've been to Busch Gardens. I went to SeaWorld.
Universal.
I went to SeaWorld twice. I went to Universal once. I'm going back in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
To Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens. The Scream Machine saved Six Flags from going bankrupt, but this time, what will save them? That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't think anything can save them unless they get rid of the CEO. I think we're looking at the end of Six Flags unless they get bought out.
It could be.
I think we're gonna start seeing Six Flags parks going on the sale market, on the market.
Yeah, they'll probably start dropping some parks. Let's see. And then Grovel says he was touting day ticket increases as raised per caps. The balance of a good pass base with day tickets. And then Jay Kite says, I'm sorry, but I'm in Texas right now. It's been 104 at least every day. I've gotten heat stroke 3 times now while visiting Fiesta, Texas. That sucks. Stay hydrated. And then Christine says they have the DCIP and they barely do anything with it. Imagine the dock ride possibilities. It's a shame.
It's true. There is a lot of possibilities with the dock rides. But the thing is, you need Imagineers. We had, Battle for Metropolis come in how many times in multiple parks?
I don't know. Was it 3, 4?
Yeah.
I've ridden the Great Adventure one. I've ridden the Great America one finally. I rode St. Louis. And I rode Magic Mountains.
Yeah.
Magic Mountains is the best one. It's got more stuff.
Well, again, Magic Mountains also in Cali. That's close to, you're competing with Universal and Disney.
Oh, wow. So I've ridden 4. How many? Does anybody know how many of those were built?
4 or 5. But the DCIP, Christine, I will say DCIP is actually, I think, ruining Six Flags as a whole.
Oh, I've ridden 4 out of 7.
Yeah.
Probably Mexico's got one. Oh, the 6. Well, however many there are, I've ridden 4 out of whatever.
Yeah, and basically, we always keep talking about this. The IPs are gonna kill everything. The DC IP has not brought anybody really in.
Well, let me rephrase that for you. You want to know why the IPs for Six Flags don't work?
Because they suck at theming.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They don't. One, they don't have the. And I get it. I know Six Flags doesn't have Disney money.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting Disney quality theming, but more than what they're doing now.
Well, look at use us as an example. 13th World. The Fright Park.
Yep.
The theming on the Fright Park's going off the insane with quite a few of the sets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I get that. They actually are taking the time and doing it. Six Flags uses what? Plywood? That's it.
Yeah, but what I do...
Standouts, that's it.
Yeah, they just have the signs.
Yeah.
And what I call they're not cardboard, they're thin metal signs. Yeah. But I call it cardboard cutouts of the characters and whatever they're doing. They're not doing it right.
No. Gotham area, they got announced that we're doing something with Gotham. Okay, what did they do? Nothing.
All right, so I rode Missouri, Illinois, Jersey, and California. So I'm missing Texas, Mexico, and Georgia. And then I would have hit them all. Yeah, but the different Movie World in Australia, they have similar attractions. But have you seen the rides? Like, watch the on-ride videos. Yeah. Well, and I'm sure that... Oh, no. You didn't go to Australia. You went to Spain.
The theming is off the chain.
Yeah, it's like Disney theming, Universal theming, not shit Six Flags.
Yeah.
I think Warner Brothers needs to somehow kill that.
Warner Brothers is going to be gone by the time this contract's up. I guarantee it.
This is going to be Discovery. Because I know Discovery, well, HBO Max is going bye-bye next summer. It's being merged with Discovery Plus.
Yeah.
So,
and Warner Brothers itself is probably going to be, once that contract's up with Six Flags, they're going to be going bye-bye. I guarantee you they'll end up at Cedar Fair. Or do their own thing.
I hope so. Right now, Six Flags deserves to lose the IP.
Yeah.
Because that guy, Salim, whatever, Basul, Bastard, whatever his name is, I don't want to condone violence, but he needs a good slap.
I will say this: somebody on that shareholders or on that board of directors needs to actually look at what's coming in and what's coming in as fans talking so much about this company, and look at the fans that the park goers that are actually spending money to be at these parks and not.
The problem is when you got Salim here, his ego and everything's in the way, and he doesn't read the reports.
Salim is probably got
and the info in the reports is telling you what you need to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to read a 300-page report. I don't want to read a 300-page report.
Don't get it.
But if you're a CEO and you're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, you need to read the reports. You need to figure it out.
Or even if he doesn't want to read the full 300 pages, they can give him the key topics and a little bit of summarize what's in that report.
Yeah, they can summarize. Yeah. So I just think they need to get rid of that guy. Hell, I'll take CEO, and I'll take a way less salary than what Salim's making, and I'm willing to bet within 3 years, the company will be totally turned around making crazy profits.
Yeah,
I guarantee that. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
I'm smart enough to know, because one of the things that I would do is I'd have an assistant with me, right? And I would go to every park.
I'd write down them.
And I'd have my assistant, I'd say, hey, all right, we need to fix this and that in every park. And I'll stay at one park per day. I'll spend the whole day in the park, and I'll go ride the rides and get food. You know what I mean? Do the whole thing and go look and see what these parks are doing. Yeah. I'm going to tell the people coming, don't let them know I'm here, or just not tell them I'm coming.
Yeah, and just walk in.
Yeah,
that's it. Just walk in,
and just have whoever my assistant is just type on their phone.
Be like an undercover
boss. Yep.
Basically, because nobody really knows your face.
Yeah.
If you're a CEO, majority of people don't know your face.
No, unless they knew the CEO was coming.
Yeah.
And then I would just come unannounced.
Dress as a normal person. Don't dress in a stupid suit.
Yep. Just dress. You know what I mean? I know I could do it. It'd take me a little bit to kind of get, I'm not saying I know everything about the business. I'm not saying that at all. There's things I would have to learn, but the overall aspect of the parks, I could fix that all day.
Yeah, you can.
I could fix, you know what I mean? I could just put out the mission, what we're going to be, because basically Six Flags is losing their identity.
Yeah, they are.
Before, everybody knew Six Flags, it was a family theme park. They were known for thrills, and you know what I mean? They were supposed to be coastal capitals of their areas. And yeah, Mary Symes says an undercover boss scenario could definitely help CEOs.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Because if I was, if I went as a guest and I was the CEO, right, and I just went in wearing normal clothes, nobody knew it was me, and just run around and just, get my food, do X, Y, Z, and then you can see what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see what's working, what's not. How busy is it not? Why ain't it? You know what I mean? And
because in the end of the day, we all look at the CEO and say, this guy's bonkers. This guy has no idea who his customers are. Does not have an idea how to run an amusement park, and has no freaking idea or clue what to do in this type of situation. His ego is too big. His ego is just like Vince McMahon. I guarantee you he's going to get fired like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And this guy got the CEO job because of what? Ego. His ego is getting way too much now.
And honestly, I would, if I was the CEO doing, you know what I mean, like doing like what I said I would do, yeah. I would just make sure, like, I would probably gear it more towards family. Like, you'd still get your thrill rides.
You need to go family.
Because that's where
you're...
But I would have the identity. I'd have it all planned. Before I made an announcement and made 45 different changes to passes and different things, I'd go, okay, this is what I want to do. Let's all sit down and figure out how to make this happen. Yeah. Before we even announce it, it take a few months. Let's lay it all on the table. What's our identity? What are we going after? What rides do we really need? Why would you be banned for cussing? Who's banning you for anything? Oh, Supreme Bugs, what's up, dude? But you know what I'm saying? So I think if Salim Dion over there doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he needs to either, if he wants to stay on board and do anything. Oh, I wonder why they're not showing up. No, you're not banned. Well, if you were banned, you wouldn't be able to type.
Yeah. Either which way, we have to look at the CEO
as an idiot.
As an idiot. And the one major thing that we have to actually really look at it, this whole new pass thing, it's a failure.
Yeah.
They come out with it secretly and all of a sudden never really announced the damn thing. Then all of a sudden, here comes this park having it, this park having it, this park having it. Oh, it's only going to be at these parks. Nope, this park's getting it now, this park's getting it now, this park's getting it now. It's like a Oprah Winfrey type deal with these.
Oh, yeah, and you get one, and passes. You get one, and you get one.
But the thing is how many times have they changed these passes?
Like 4 times since last year.
It went from, okay, it's an annual pass, you pay one price and you get this, to now a 12-month payment plan for 12 months. So basically, this is your membership.
Oh, yeah.
But the biggest thing is there is a question that keeps popping up and popping up. You get this pass for 12 months. You pay out the 12 months. Does it re-up after that? Or do you have to sit there and keep paying on it every month after that as well? The initial 12 months and then after. Nobody answers that question.
Oh no, and plus like the stupid stuff he said today.
Yeah.
I gotta really I didn't like I said earlier in the show. I didn't read the transcript. I didn't listen to the call. You know what I mean? So I gotta dig. I just weren't, just by what people were sending me, like Jason in Paradise sent me stuff. Jay Kite was sending stuff. Like everybody was sending me stuff all day, and it just kept going and going and going and going and going, and like it was insane.
But the biggest thing that we take from this whole thing is now showing the CEO has completely now shown his actual true colors and what he wants to do. He wants to eliminate a complete entire class of people from going to Six Flags and wants to try and make it a high-end company. Well, first off, high-end company does not mean shit.
Yeah, because he was sending me the Midway Mayhem fan, whatever.
Yeah.
Did Six Flags CEO just blatantly spew racist garbage all over a company call, get him out?
Yes, he did. And he's...
what did he say racist about?
Basically talking about... That's what he was talking about. The welfare people.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody coming down the line right from basically his mouth. Blaming people for welfare. Blaming people with poor people, period. That's basically becoming racist as to naming basically one entire class. And I'm not going to go there on that. But I will say this. That's something that CEO board has to look at and say, okay, we're done with this. If the way the wokeism is in this country, he should be gone.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that people aren't canceling him.
And right now, we're seeing on Facebook, all these Facebook groups are starting to cancel them a little by little.
Hey, Fluff. Hey, Fluff, you want to be on? You want to be on the show? Say hi to everybody. Hey, Fluffy, look, it's you. Look,
Fluffy Buffy.
Look, it's you. Hi, Fluff. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. My name is Fluffy the cat. Oh, you can't see my mouth. Hi, I'm Fluffy the cat, and I am the biggest Grow Show fan there is. Want to see my? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh. There you go, Fluff. She's like, I'm out.
But basically,
Tempo attack and what the hell is a tempo attack?
Oh.
What's a tempo?
Mm.
I told him about it because I want in. I said that to Rich. I said it.
You knew you would. Can put a bullseye on his stomach.
Yeah, of course, if I make that happen. For those that we don't know what I'm talking about, I'm bringing this up for people that didn't hear this. Everybody knows about the album I'm working on, and I'm working, and we're recording a song with Bizarra D12, you know, Eminem's group,
Yeah.
and King Gordy. He was in 8 Mile, and they're two phenomenal rappers. So once I have all the music, there's a potential. It's not guaranteed because we had to get the okay from the haunt I work at first.
Yeah.
And now they got to go do all the talking to see if they want to do it.
Yeah.
So if they say yeah, then it's going to happen. And then you guys will see Bizarre punching me in the head, in the face, in the video, because it calls for that in the song.
Yeah, it does.
There's some naughty words. And, but yeah, you know, I just, you know, I know some people chimed in and didn't see that, and then I was just typing and then I even said it to Rich. I said, you know, Kenny's gonna be there, and you know he's gonna want in. I said that to Rich. I'm not even like busting balls or being a jerk. I just knew. But because Kenny's a cool dude.
Yeah, Kenny's
I love hanging around Kenny.
Yeah.
Because we're always laughing. Like when I was with him in IAPA.
Just don't ask him where best Chinese food is in Rhode Island and the area around Providence. He'll take you in South Providence.
Oh yeah. That's right. You were in with them. Yeah. I love Kenny, man. When we shared a suite, a 2-bedroom suite in a hotel. Oh, we were up late, just chilling. Oh, I'd never laughed so hard in a long time with him. If you guys have never met this guy, you guys are missing out. All right, what's up, Kickin' Kevin Motto? I just seen that. He says, just get on here, and I know it's going to be rough at my park, like in the past will be the forgotten park in the chain when it comes to any... What park do you go to again? I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot which park he is his home park. Oh, Frontier City. Yeah, I want to go out there. I know it's a tiny park, but if I'm ever in that area, I kind of want to check it out.
Right about now, we all kind of know Six Flags ain't getting anything for 23.
I know, it's so funny. It's like, you know what the biggest kick in the nuts is? What do you call it? Six Flags announces a shit show of a second quarter. And then Cedar Fair's like, and you're getting rides, and you're getting rides, and you're getting rides. And Six Flags is getting nothing. Well, except for Aquaman.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, they're getting Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman will probably open up January, I guarantee you.
Of this year? Or next year?
This year. Watch. Because they keep on pushing and getting everything ready and done.
Well, maybe. That'd be nice. Yeah, the Aquaman ride that's been coming for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
It's just it's sad to see. Like, everybody knew. I mean, that's why, I didn't invent and create SFNEOnline. I took over. You know what I mean? And then down the road, when it's time for me to be gone, I pass it over. But the time of SFNEOnline is coming to an end. Yeah. I'm just letting you know. That doesn't mean we're going away.
No, we're just going to
rebrand. I don't want to be stuck to a park, per se. I don't want to be stuck to a chain. We're going to come up with something that's just surrounds the entire theme park world
industry, because
and haunted houses. Everything that we were covering between all the different channels. You know,
we have to bring
Haunapalooza
every channel back
to
together
one.
as one, because honestly, we're neglecting Haunapalooza like crazy.
Yeah.
We always have.
Well,
we tried to keep going.
Well, the Haunapalooza YouTube and website is going to become Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
That's what that's going to become.
It makes sense.
And all the Haunapalooza stuff and everything is just going to be on here. You know, coming soon, very soon, next month. You're going to get 2 podcasts a week.
Mm-hmm.
2. You're going to get the Grove Show, and then you're going to get the Haunapalooza. Haunapalooza is all about haunts, not amusement parks.
Mm-hmm.
All about anything to do with horror movies, haunted houses, anything horror. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Whose TikTok account is banging? Mine? I don't even know. I haven't looked at. I mean, I upload every now and then.
Yeah.
Let's see what the followers are on the TikTok. I don't even know. All right, so we got 47.8 thousand followers. I know we have. Oh, you know that one video the first one that broke over 1 million. The one with the chainsaw thing.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it? How many views is it at now? Oh, 11.4 million.
Oh, and this year we are going back to Trans World, so you're going to get a lot of Trans World stuff again.
Yep. So, yeah. So, like I said, we're just going to rebrand.
There is a rebrand coming, and we have to come up with a complete idea, complete name, everything, and just start working from there.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, because, one, I can't support Six Flags in this current
state that they're in.
Yeah, and I don't want to be tied to one particular thing. Because I've been trying to do it, and then people are being Karens, like on Facebook and stuff. Go, we don't want to see that. You know,
too damn bad.
Yeah, don't worry. SFNEOnline itself. I mean, I'm going to keep the. Oh yeah, there's another open lot. I'll have to check that out in a minute. But yeah, so like, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to talk with the gang, see what we should come up with names. Come to the CEO to step down, and we're just gonna you're still gonna get, and the Grove Show will get retired, but something new
and improved will become.
Yes, it'll be a new podcast. You know what I mean? We're gonna have it so, like, in case John can't make it to my house because of work,
we're gonna be
like, he'll be late.
We're gonna be starting to work on that.
Yeah, actually. Like, we'll be able to still, like, you know, we can get Charles. We can even get viewers in the chit chat with us.
Jay will come in.
Yeah, we can get Jay. We can get Charles. We can get John. We can get Lindsay. We can get Larry. Whoever. There's a bunch, you know.
Curly.
Yeah, we can just get everybody, and you know, we can have various people. You know what I mean? And here's my problem. I'm too stupid. It's not that I'm too stupid. I just got to do it. I'm just lazy. I got to practice.
And we're going to be starting to work on that.
Yeah, so that way, you know what I mean? Because then maybe we can get other park managers or employees or manufacturers say, hey, they'd be more likely to zoom in than, hey, let's set up me coming there or them coming around here. Or, you know, in today's world, you can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we'll do that. What's Growl say? Those parks you listed will get stuff, just likely not rides. Cedar Fair will give them food upgrades, infrastructure, etc., just not sexy stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much. And it sucks because I feel like, like Michigan's Adventure, that's a family park. That's like their equivalent of like Great Escape. Realistically, I mean, they have some bigger rides than Great Escape, but I feel like they should just be going that way. You know what I mean? What about the other social media outlets we were talking about? What do you mean by that, Jason in Paradise? Dude, we talked about so much today. I'm lost in what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Jay. Like, he was lighting up the Instagram Messenger today. Like, there was just so much news that came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just came out. Jane Gray. Hey, other content creators as guests is fine too. I just want to be able to have cool people on. I don't need the Karens complain. Like, I don't want to sound like a Karen complaining about this. Is a serious issue.
You're not a Karen. You're a Kevin.
Yeah, well, Kevin, whatever you want to call me, a Karen, a Kevin, whatever. I'm not trying to be an entitled person. Oh yeah, Discord is another thing.
Yeah. We're gonna be eventually working towards everything that we can go towards with the new retheme, rebrand, whatever you want to call it. My podcast room's almost ready.
Yeah, they're gonna come over and help set you up.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? So, and if there's people that know about Discord, I know Lindsay does, and some other people. If there's anybody that is not Discord stupid like myself,
And don't look at me.
Message me privately, either on Instagram or Facebook.
Because I'm just starting to learn what Apple Pay is.
I know I've created the Discord for it. I just never done anything with it. I'll just give the person certain access and they can help. Like, I need help. Like, if I don't know and he don't know and Charles don't know, well, we need help. If there's anybody that knows Discord for real and you want to help us set it up, message me for real. We'll have you part of the team and we'll go over what we want to do. You know what I mean? And just make it cool. We'll just make it whatever we're going to do. I'm not one of these people, like content creators, that hold everything close to the vest and don't want to. I don't care. I'm not in this to make money, because if you do that, if you're on YouTube and your main goal is to try to get 1 million subscribers and make money, and you're doing it all for the wrong reasons, you're not going to succeed.
Yeah. You
have to put the work in. You got to grind, and you just have fun. You can't be pushing it and trying to. You can't look for instant gratification. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not a big YouTuber, and I'm okay with that. I just, if people want to come and watch, you come and watch. We discuss like we do, and we have fun. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I just don't like, how. Well, this is really a video podcast, so it's a YouTube show. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, we do it on Facebook. You know what I mean? He'll do it on Facebook.
I'll do it on Facebook.
Or sometimes I've done it on Facebook instead of YouTube.
Hell, I'm still learning Facebook Live.
But I'm not opposed to that. I just don't want people breaking out with arguments. Maybe someone wants to come on and try and troll me, because I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like me, especially when I was very vocal about all the Ace bullshit that I went through. Mm-hmm. So a lot of those people are like, oh, F you, whatever,
You too.
I don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings anymore. I just don't care enough. When I went to Kings Island, before this year, when I started getting, that's why there hasn't been a ton of content. I still got to edit your 4th of July video, and I still got to edit, what the hell was my Six Flags Great America video. I'm just so, I think I'm theme park depressed. Depressed about, you know what I mean? I really do.
You really are, because you don't go to these parks unless you're actually going out that neck in the woods.
Yeah, I don't make plans.
We haven't really had any other plans to do anything. Me and Charles and you are supposed to be doing
you go to Lake Compounds and I'll be honest, I think I have theme park depression in the terms of I don't want to go. I'm sick of the baloney. I'm just the way that it's not at every park. When I was at Knoebels, loved it. Hershey, loved it. You know what I mean? It's Six Flags. I have Six Flags depression.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? And people come here for us to be talking about Six Flags. Well, I'm not, because I don't want to talk about it no more.
Yeah. Unlike tonight, we had our
rant. Well, yeah. We love going. Look, I'm here to tell you what I feel. I'm not saying my opinion is the bee's knees. It's not the Bible of opinions. It's just one man's opinion. Well, two man's opinions. Hey, is it Marie? Mary?
No, Marie.
Marie. This is what I'm going to do.
I know her, so.
Oh, okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm waiting. Hang on. I'll open in browser. I'm going to put my. Oh, hang on. Let me go to my Facebook real quick. I'll just make it easy.
You're 10,000 pages open.
Yeah, I know. Where the hell's Facebook?
Right there.
Okay. friend me on anybody that's watching the show. I don't care who has my Facebook, because if I don't know you and I don't just message, friend me and message me. Say, hey, this is from such and such from the Grove Show, right? Just click that link, and just friend me on anybody. I don't care who you are. That's my personal Facebook. Message me on it if you want to help us if there's any capacity you want to help, especially when we're going to do this rebrand. If you know anything about Discord, if you know anything about helping, whatever, you know what I mean? Helping us in any way. Would I love to have hundreds of thousands? Of course, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a community that we can all enjoy, have fun, talk about what we like and we love and what we hate, and talk about what we would do if we were in charge. Have fun like that. And everybody talking about parks they went to, the new cool ride, and what everybody thinks. That's what we do. But once we start doing the whole like Zoom or whatever the hell we use to get everybody on, right, to get everybody into the on and talking, I'm never opposed to having people on, whether it's a YouTube creator, a park personnel, a ride manufacturer, maybe just a fan just wants to chit chat. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I met John, from him watching the Grove Show. And then he walked up to me and he saw me in the park, walked up. We've been friends ever since. Like, I met him at Six Flags New England.
And look, now we're brothers from another mother.
And now he's sitting in my house. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of guy I am. There's a lot of times lately, like, I just kind of want to be alone because I'm just tired of the bullshit. My circle is so small of who I'm around. I used to have a huge circle.
Yeah, now
it's just tiny little. There's only, I don't let everybody into my personal life all the time like crazy, like around all the time, but I do. You know what I mean? Like, if the way I look at it is, I don't care if you're gay, you're straight. I don't care whatever pronoun you have. I don't care what religion you're into. I don't care about the color of your skin. The only thing that matters is your character. Like how you treat me, how you are as a person. We're not perfect. I've been known to say stupid, racist, messed up things. You know what I mean? In the past and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm not saying what I've said is right. You learn as you go as a person. I've said in the past, I used to be the biggest gay basher on the planet.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I have probably more gay friends than I do straight, which is
pretty weird.
I know. Which is funny, but it's true. Right?
Yeah.
But, and that's why it's like I want the community. I can't do it all myself. I just can't. That's why I'm thankful for Lindsay and John and Charles and Jesus, fuck everybody. Larry, Mo, Curly, Jay Kite, you know what I mean? Like
AJ
and AJ. I mean, AJ didn't even create SFNEOnline. For those that want a tiny, quick history lesson on, it was created in 2007 as a sub-forum in Great Adventure.
It's weird.
That's how SFNEOnline got created. You know what I mean? And then they took, I forgot the guy's name that started it, and then he just disappeared. AJ took over. And then AJ got to the point where he didn't want to run anymore, and he goes, it's me. Tag, you're it. And then eventually one day,
it'll be mine, Charles,
whoever's next in line to continue it on. But I think in order for us to be relevant, we need to drop the SFNEOnline. The day has come. You know what I mean?
We've been kind of holding this back for a while.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for the last year or so.
Actually, no, not really. We've been talking more about it like the last 6 months.
Well, heavily, but it's been talked about for the last year and a half. Like, briefly. Like, hey, well... And then we were kind of waiting to see what was going on this year. And we were planning on by the end of the year doing it. It might come sooner. It might still be the end of the year. But don't be surprised when all of a sudden the names change and logos change, and all of a sudden you go on YouTube and the thumbnails are different. Or we're not deleting any videos, just so you know.
We're keeping it.
Everything's staying. It's still going to have the SFNEOn logos on it. It's part of the history. We're not deleting history.
No.
Everything's going to be there to watch. We're not deleting anything. You go, oh, Askaka said that's so awesome. You got how you guys met. I would have thought you guys were friends your whole life. No, we've only been friends for like what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Like we talked before, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
but
like hanging
really
out
like hanging
in
out,
2020
Yeah.
is when we started really hanging out.
2020.
And because of the haunt. Because when I talked about the haunt that I was going to work at, he messaged me and goes, hey, are they still hiring?
Well, I started coming over even before the haunt.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't even remember that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah, because when when we were basically doing the show almost every night, it was kind of dying a little bit, and I ended up coming up.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of a thunderstorm night too.
Yeah, the Grove show itself will eventually end, but a new show in its place. Like all the old episodes will stay up. It's just this is the 10th year. This is the 10th anniversary of the Grove show. So now it's time to get a new one. I mean, I know they say don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel it's broken. I feel we should be having 100 viewers a night, a show. And it's my fault. I don't promote it well. And that's why I need a team. Kind of like a street team. Like in music.
Yeah.
You have a street team and then you say, okay, I want you to promote this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're working on. Go out to all your friends and wherever and just drop whatever it is. But like I said, don't hesitate to message me on Facebook. You see the link that I dropped. Message, friend me, message me. I'm not opposed to adding more people to the team. You know what I mean? Anybody that can
say this.
Yeah, if anybody ever wants to join in on the team, just message me. There's going to be somebody out in the Midwest that watches that's going to help us do stuff out there. So we're going to have all these different people in different areas of...
We have Jay covering Texas area. So...
And we have Charles doing New York and upstate New York.
And we're tag team in New England right now.
Yeah, and then I've been doing stuff all over when I go to places. Yeah. And that's just what we're
down to Florida, you'll be
eventually,
in Florida.
Yeah, then eventually I am next year moving to Florida. And yeah, this is the SFNEOnline YouTube channel that will change its name. It'll not be SFNEOnline. We have to drop the name. I don't know what the name's going to be. And if anybody has names, message me.
Yeah.
Or
put it in the comments below on this video or...
Yeah, if you have an idea that you think would work. And then, like I said, this is a community. This isn't just me and John talking hour. And, we're always scanning the comments for everybody and seeing what everybody's doing, talking about. And you guys say a lot and you guys bring a lot to the table. That's why I want to bring more people into the fold of having fun. I mean, back when SFNEOnline was like real hot to trot, we probably had...
forums were always fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, not only that, but we had like 10, 15 people helping us out.
Yeah.
And then when the drama came, when people were trying to steal...
ideas.
Steal SFNEOnline from us, I was doing it all by myself because I didn't know who to trust.
Yeah.
Because we let somebody get access to Instagram. They started deleting followers. And we saw it happening quick. And we changed the password, kicked them out, and stopped it. But imagine that. They were trying to make it so we had no followers because we had the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's baloney. So, hey, I guess you're not making it unless somebody hates you.
Exactly.
Or like Biggie says, you're nobody till somebody kills you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got to read that letter. I got a lot of things to look up on. But like I said, before we go, we didn't get to do the contest tonight, but I promise you, next week. Yeah, you can change the YouTube name. You can change it. They allow you to change it. We will be doing it. Wait, I got to remember this. Oh yeah, the Growth Show has to be Thursday next week. Because I have to be in Palma to... Oh yeah, before I forget, if you want to work at the haunted house in Palma, Massachusetts. Yeah, it's 13th World Fright Park is in Palma, Mass. Next Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. I'm going to be the only one there.
I'm working.
What do you call it? Hiring people. and we're hiring people on the spot. So you just come, you fill out the applications. You need to bring an ID of some, like a driver's license. If you don't have a driver's license, we need to see your social security card so you can write the number. We have to verify it. By law, we have to verify that it's real. But yeah, so you just got to fill out 3 forms real quick. And we're hiring everybody on the spot. We need workers. We're hiring for actors, security, ticket takers, parking attendants,
midway assistants.
Yeah, midway actors and stuff like that. They need a lot of people. So if you want to work, we're gonna post it on our Facebook.
If you know where the old Crossroads property it was
in Palmer, there used to be the old softball fields and bar and everything.
If you know that area,
that's where we are.
Where we are.
It's like 17 something Park Ave or Park Street or whatever.
Somewhere in there.
Palmer, Mass. So yeah, if you want to, but I got to be there Wednesday, so Thursday will be the. Well, is that what your schedule is going to be for the short term anyway? Well, Thursday's off.
I'll know that actually tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so we'll go based off of what because he's working at Spirit Halloween.
Thursday I'm working till 5:30, so I'll just come right from work.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spirit's been fun.
Yeah, he's been working at Spirit Halloween now, setting up and all that. So, yeah.
Getting more fun.
So we're just going to go based off of his schedule. Because I don't know what times you work on Wednesdays or whatever.
I'll know what exactly.
Yeah, you just let me know your schedule, and we'll base the Grove show off of that.
Yeah. Most likely I'm working day hours anyway, so.
Yeah. And that's fine. It's just as long as I know so we can tell them when we're coming on and off and all that. But we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.
Sorry for not having a box contestants tonight.
But we will. We will have. We got 2 boxes and I got to fill more. I got more stuff to give away and we're going to give stuff away. We're just going to keep doing it. I know people are looking forward to these contests. Plus we got to dig up some new questions because some of these things are too easy. That's our mission.
We gotta make our own.
We gotta do something like that. But anyway, we're gonna
basically we used almost a lot of those questions.
Oh yeah, for sure. What did you say? Oh, Bag of Bones animatronic is like the new jumping spider.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys again, and until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.
And carrots.
Carrot?
Stop touching my carrot.
Snap your carrot.
Ooh, ooh.
Why did you do that?
I just wanted to bust it out.
Oh, it's sticky. Oh, now I gotta take a shot.